Hello everybody, some tea here. Good morning from Empire Minecraft, and we're going to pop around EMC here and just doing my normal, yeah, there we go. Pasting some links so people can watch if they want to. That's right, I have to paste it in. Not a lot of people on today. It is a Thursday morning here, so not super surprised that there aren't a lot of people online. That's fine. Okay. So I'm going to do 5 last because that's where I'm going to end up, SMP5. Not a lot of people online this morning. That's okay though, as I said before. Alright, just a couple people online here. I'm sure they're probably AFK, but whatever. We're not going to let that bother us. So I have a block of quartz and a block of, oh sorry, a shulker box here. And I owe people obsidian, so I'm going to go to my outpost, specifically the Gateway Gardens Lagoon outpost. So what I'm going to do is pop over to the Nether and head on over there. I got all my stuff mended except for my shovel, which I'm pretty sure I will not need. So let's head on over this way. There we go. And we're going to just go over here and be careful. No, I'm just kidding. It's actually right over here. That's my emblem. Now we're on our own in the wilderness, gentlemen. Ladies and gentlemen, whatever you want to call it. Not biased against anyone, just I hope we don't experience a ghast. That would be interesting. Oh, that's right. I actually will doing a bit of mining here. I should say not mining, clearing. Well, sir, I'm not going to say anything. I'm just going to do my thing here. There are a few little holes. Oh, I will say one thing. Yeah, that's the only thing I can say, though. So I have a couple of holes here I want to plug. I want to turn... I want build mode enabled because I will be doing a whole bunch of mining, but I also I'm going to be plugging a few holes along in here. Well, let's not get into that then. We have no music. Okay, look, there's another hole back there. Now, eventually this will be mined out. Okay, well, thank you, Breadfish, for tuning in. See you around. Okay, so I need to put on some sweet tunes here because everything is just made better with good music. Alright, so I'm going to tune in. Sorry about the dead air here, but I definitely want some music this time. And I'm going to go see Smashing Pumpkins tonight with Metric and a few other special guests. It's their 30th anniversary tour. So that should be an interesting experience. We're going to listen to Mega Man X2 soundtrack. If it'll load, it's lagging a little bit. And once this is over, we can find something else to listen to. That's pretty loud. There we go. So right now I'm looking for holes in the walls and ceiling. I don't care as much about the holes down below because they will be filled as we put in the ice. So it doesn't matter. Oh, there's a hole. Found one back there. I wish boats had like a brake system where they could slow down more quickly. There it is, right there. Whoa, oh, oh, oh. Whoops. Come on. Alright, so the music is thanks to F4M1LYGUY10, Family Guy 10 on YouTube. So thank you to Family Guy 10 on YouTube for the sweet tunes. We're facing north. Okay. So I don't want to go super fast here. I'm used to going super fast on here. I have a few thousand blocks to go. I should say 11,000 blocks to go here. But I want to make this tunnel finished where I can put in the additional packed ice. Eventually this will be all sorry, just give me a second. So this is the first if you guys have ever played Mega Man X series, they sort of have like an intro level where you go and you're about to fight. It's sort of like you're not fighting any bosses specifically, like the main bosses where you acquire their weapons and all that. It's just sort of like an initial, let's go get this game started and kind of go. So this is Middle Earth here, and they were so kind to let me kind of trim this back so it fits with our tunnel here. Now this hole up here is definitely something I do want to patch. So let's just, there we go. So that's finally all trimmed back and looking good. And I did some modifications. Let's hop out of the boat real quick. I did some modifications on the, if I can get in here, on the inside up top here. So I basically moved the top part of this wall in and the admin for Middle-earth Outpost basically took all the bricks out and let me put in the netherrack, so it looks more sort of the same as the rest of the tunnel. Alright, so let's keep on going here. So this is Mega Man X2. I think the boss, well, when I say boss, I just mean the main enemy bad guy. Is this where I tunneled into? No, I think this is just, I don't know what that is. Maybe it's a code screen where you have a code, so you don't have to start at the very, very beginning. Okay, this is a candidate right here for some plugging up. All right. Gonna take a while, but that's okay. I have a few hours to poke around on here, and I spent a few hours digging this thing out on this side. The road down the left side there is my most recent activity down here, and it's cut back quite a ways. It's cut back. I've made a huge amount of progress. This all used to be just the ice was, and this was all a wall right here. Like these blocks were here all were, so it was basically a 2x3 space here. Switch on by here. So this is the main level select screen music. There we go. That should sort us out for the next little bit here. I can't foresee that we'll need more than the amount of netherrack that we have on hand right now in the inventory. Oh, I need some tea here. So that's when you select a boss to play their world. I don't remember which one this is, but yeah, it's Mega Man X2 is probably one of my favorite. It's definitely in my top 10. When I say top 10, I mean, you have to understand that I've played thousands of video games in my life, and for it to say it's a top 10 is like, it has so much replayability, I think. So I know you're not really supposed to keep build mode active while you're traveling, because I don't know exactly why. I'm sure there is a good reason. You don't want to glitch the system out, but I do actually need to keep it on in this case because, dude, can you like move one, pick up, it's like pick a lane, buddy. There we go. Now if there's anything on that side that I missed, oh well. Alright, so I can't get this thing pointed correctly because I'm moving. I mean, normally I would be all over the place, but I would be going a lot faster. So this is just an inelegant way to get around. I really don't like boats getting around. I'd rather do the hoppy, jumpy run thing or a minecart or Elytra. Elytra uses up Elytra durability, and it also uses up your rockets, so it's not always the best choice. Alright, so we're alright, there we go. I know build mode is active. Thank you for telling me, computer. No, I actually really like all the little changes that they've made from completely stock vanilla on here. It is vanilla Minecraft. You can play it without a modded launcher or anything like that. In fact, I believe most modded launchers are banned, like not allowed. I use multi-MC just because of the screenshot management and memory management. But yeah, let's see here. It's mostly because of easy screenshot management, honestly. I just want the boat to face forward so I can see the tunnel. And I don't want to go too fast because I am actually trying to fill in any gaps. Because if there's gaps along the side, you can actually boat into them and get crush damage. And the top, I don't, I want this to be eventually the entire shell of this tunnel. Top, sides. The ice is all build protected already, but so that doesn't super really matter. But I want basically a tube of build protected blocks going through the nether, so people can't just break into it from the side. That is the eventual goal. Oh, here's one right here. I think this might be Wheelgator. Not sure. Sounds familiar though. There are definitely levels, boss levels I like more than others on the Mega Man X2. Might be an Overdrive Ostrich, I'm not sure. One of those, it's probably one of those two. Gotta go a little bit faster here. So on Kerbal Space Program, you can actually turn on caps lock, and you have these what's called fine controls, where the control input, the WASD keys, is dampened quite a bit. So if you press it for 3 seconds regularly, you'll do 90 degrees of maneuver. If you have the caps lock on, you'll do 45 degrees or less, maybe 35 degrees of maneuvering movement. So it's pretty handy. I wish they had that on here for boating. I think boating is very odd in Minecraft because, I mean, yeah. Anyway, I so wish I had rails down all over here that way. Once I have made the decision, by the way, that eventually all of this will be covered with rail. It will be all covered with rail. I've made that decision, and it is a final decision because it doesn't affect the boat, and nothing will be able to. I think gas might be able to still spawn in here, but I'm not sure 100%. But then I'm probably also going to put slabs, most likely nether brick slab, on the ceiling. Alright, come on guys, what the heck? Alright, how am I even... Can't stand boats. I should just take my hand off the mouse, honestly. There, point it forward. These are so awkward to maneuver, slow speeds. You gotta be kidding me. Let me get by. Jesus, come on. Wow, really? Okay, I'm gonna hop off here. I did say that I would mostly ignore the bottom, but that is actually one I accidentally mined out. There are natural gaps in the netherrack. Okay, I'm about to give up on this whole slow speed. Now this is Overdrive Ostrich, this one, this level, the music. I love like the 80s metal soundtrack of the Mega Man X series. It's it's really refreshing and energetic and a lot of fun, I think. Doing the hard work. I'm not even close to Gateway Gardens, unfortunately. No, I can't see the chat right now. I only have one screen. Alright, that's fine. There we go. Gateway Gardens, I believe, is at 4,000, or sorry, yeah, 4,000. So it's 30 something. I think it's 31,000 blocks out in the overworld. All right, I see obvious gap. Okay, so here's where I stopped working before. All right, so there's a gap up there. There's some more up there. So I'm going to go down to the end of this. Right here, hop out. I'm going to mine all this back. So I'm going to cut this back, and then I'm going to fill in the gaps on the walls and ceiling, such as right there. It's not that much. I'm coming up to the end here in a sec. There we go. It's really, yeah, it's not that much left that I had to go there. That may be the tunnel done. I think I might have a bit more to go to the north of here, but... Whoops. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to put nether brick slabs on the ceiling and something else on the wall. I think maybe nether brick, but I don't know. That's a lot of furnishing and stuff, so I'm not sure. Not 100% sure on that yet. I think this is actually wheel getter here. Alright, let's take some pie in here. A little snacky. Make sure we're still pointing north. Yeah, he's in the dino tank or something like that. So here is Gateway Gardens. And we are going to do our best not to die here today. And no glitching allowed, so we're going to do... get rid of that. Okay. What? Oh, it's over on this end of the thing. Okay. Oops. So I'm going to let this accumulate up here, I guess. But this has to go back. I don't even... I'm actually not sure how far. Oh, look. Okay, so there's bedrock right there. Okay, so I'm going to put this away. Right. I'm going to put this right in here, I think. Pretty sure there's no lava behind there. I did place some of this obsidian so it would be protected so people couldn't steal it. But let's put it up here just to be safe. Hello? There we go, much better. So we're gathering up some cobble and some other stuff here. Hello, Triggered. I forgot your username on here. I forgot. Apologize for that. Triggered is in the Discord chat. Voice chat to be specific. Don't want to sink down there. In fact, I'm going to be putting this piece of stone back. And grab this piece of iron here. Oh. Okay, so I'm going to come up out of here. Going to come up out of here. What's up? Can you hear me? Hello? You're going to have to tune in. You're going to have to tune into I can hear you, but you can only hear me if you're tuned into the stream. That's how it works. Okay. See, I knew there was, like, I could get up over this thing. There's no lava here. I placed this block, these blocks up here. These are all build protected, actually. But as we can see here, there's actually plenty of obsidian to be harvested over here. One of the tricks with a highly efficient pickaxe is to make sure that you stop mining as soon as the block breaks. Because if you don't, bad stuff will happen. Well, it's not bad stuff, but it's a lot of extra work. Well, if you're breaking obsidian with a efficiency 5 pick, if there's stone behind it, the stone's going to break right after the obsidian breaks, basically. So you want to be careful of that, especially if you have like a portal there and you're breaking a portal and there's something behind there that you don't want to break. you do have to be careful because efficiency 5 picks are efficient, as the name implies. Okay, let's put some water down here. So the music, I'm harvesting all the obsidian out of this area. Yeah, that's dangerous to do. Don't do this. Don't do this without proper training, ladies and gentlemen. Not recommended for novices. So my goal here is to harvest all of this obsidian and then go over and get... There's not that much over there. I think there might just be that wall right there, and that's it. I think it might just be flat. This used to be all lava, and I tunneled through it. And I thought it would make an interesting wall feature, having it look like it kind of tunneled through the bottom, but I think I just want to take all of it out. And because I have promised obsidian to people, and I want to deliver. And this is the only obsidian that is not slated for use somewhere else. Like at the 90K club, I have 10 tons of lava. Actually have an obsidian mine. That's how much lava. Not here because I'm actually harvesting to. This is all build protected out here. You can help by mining the obsidian. You can come out and mine the obsidian, sure, but you have to give all of it to me because I need it for. I need it to. I owe someone obsidian, and yeah. So if you want to come out and help, sure, but you need a pick that's really. I mean, you can see this pick here is. It's it's pretty. Okay, if you have an efficiency 5 pick, you can come help, but otherwise, it's probably not worth your time. It'll take forever. And additionally, if you have a beacon that you can bring, if you have a beacon. Ooh, yes. Some haste 2 would be very nice. Thank you very much. Let's bring some haste. But then you have to be even more careful. Yay! So you remember how to get out here? Did you see that part? You should be able to rewind the live stream and show. Okay, you should be able to rewind the live stream. I'm pretty sure I have that enabled. And you just go to the nether /nether in SMP5. You do /nether on the SMP5, and you turn to the left. If you go to the right, it takes you to the iron, gold, and skelly grinder. Iron and gold farms and the skelly grinder. And then also, if you go to the left at nether /nether, it takes you to very many of the sort of gateways out from the nether, transportation-wise, to people's outposts. And the gateway area for me has my banner, and it's all stone brick, so it's at the entranceway anyway, and it goes down all the way to 9 block level, so it's fairly recognizable once you're there. So let's see. I want to dispose. I don't need. In fact, I'm going to actually. I'm actually going to put this floor back in here because I don't. Yeah, see how the floor is all torn up right now? Well, it doesn't need to be like that because this actually was obsidian. The floor actually was obsidian before. Now, is this lava down here? If it is, oh well, but no, I don't think it is actually. I'm just going to leave that down there. I don't really want to mess around in case there is lava underneath there. That's okay. It's not required, but it would be nice. Definitely not a requirement. So there is lava behind this. I have to be careful about that. I think it does actually go down as well. Yes, it does. Okay, so this part over here is actually live lava behind here. So If you bring a water bucket out, you can probably work on this side, and I'll work on that side. Because I'd much rather take the bigger risk of the bigger area. There's much more lava, there's more chances to die. So it doesn't always immediately turn to obsidian. Sometimes it'll dunk you in the lava, and then you're stuck in an obsidian block with the lava all around you. I've had that happen several times. Not fun. I do have my fire protection helmet on, which doesn't do a lot, but it is very helpful with if you're hit with a fiery arrow from a Marlix or something, for example. That you're only on fire for maybe, what is it, a second and a half. I think it's 20 game ticks, something like that. Whoops, not that one, not yet. Hold on, there we go. There we go. Now I can do these ones. And this is quite a bit of obsidian here too, which is nice. Okay, so I'm going to start on these ones. So once this is all done, I think I'm just going to stone brick it back up, just because while I thought the obsidian was a nice feature, I really don't. I mean, I have protected ore blocks and stuff down here, so it does still look kind of cool. But in general, you don't want to keep lava around if you can help it, because it is dangerous, and I don't want my outpost to be dangerous for people. I call it like survival plus, where you're definitely in survival mode, and it's not easy, but it's also not like super deadly, because that's just not fun. I was talking to Windy Lava about this yesterday, I think it was, and like one of the main reasons I have the whole live stream thing going on for SMP5 and the 90K Club is I want people to sort of, you know, be more active in the economy, and I want people to realize that this is actually a very large community, and there's not enough building going on. And I think that with the 90K Club, I'm trying to like bring building back. I want to bring building back to Empire Minecraft in general, but especially SMP5, because I mean, the one of the moderators, F Builders, I mean, he built the SMP5 iron farm, and I helped him rebuild it when they did the redesign. And like, now that he's a moderator who's not as active in building, so someone has to kind of step in there and like do what he used to do, kind of thing. Because being a moderator is very like time consuming, because you're not just a moderator on the online on the server, you're also a moderator on the forums, so there's a lot of responsibility there, and it can be very brain frying to build projects. I mean, some of the staff, I think it's Evil Toad. Evil Toad has that gigantic freaking iron farm that he's been working on, but I don't even remember where that is. I think it might be SMP4. I don't remember. But I have 1 iron ore block. I very likely do. What do you need it for exactly? There's quite a bit of obsidian here. It's pretty crazy, actually. Oh, for a bucket? Do you need an anvil? I have an anvil. I have several anvils, actually. Oh, yeah, I have iron block in one of my shulkers, so That shouldn't be an issue. So let's pick out some additional music here. I've never played Mega Man X4, probably because it moved away from Nintendo and Sega and moved on towards PlayStation and the mobile platforms. That's probably why I never played it, because I didn't have those mobile platforms. When everyone else was all like getting into Nintendo DS and all that, I was like still playing with my check this out. I'm pretty sure I've mentioned this before, but my brother, I love him. He's awesome. He's like one of the coolest people I know. And when your brother is one of the coolest people you know, it's a good thing. If you have a sibling like that, you know what I mean. It's just awesome. And so long story short, he accidentally spilled milk on the Dreamcast, and it dripped down onto the main power circuit and shorted the whole thing out. Like, we opened it up, and there's like this big burned out part on the main board, and you can send it into Nintendo and they will repair it. For $75 they will repair it, but for $175, for $100 more, you can get a brand. It does. We went to play it one day and it just wasn't there, and it was got chills there. Hold on. Oh, little itch in my ear there. But we had a bunch of friends over, and we went, oh man, it's time to play some crazy games on the Dreamcast. And Dreamcast was the first next gen system. It was the first, and I would argue that it's the best, because the games that were written for the Dreamcast, such as Sonic Adventure, were so amazing. And when they were ported to other systems, the texture, I've commented on this before in other live streams, the textures on the bump maps and all that stuff are just different. They're different, and they're not nearly as smooth. They look more shiny than it does actually having an actual texture. And I'm not the biggest fan of that. I like video game textures to have a photorealistic type thing going on, and the photorealism is just ruined by the ports. I don't know why. I think it's because they were the GPUs. No, I'm all set for basically everything except for my magic. I can't make any more ender chests. Yeah, I'm good for food. Awesome. Yeah, I definitely have iron for sure. Let's look, punching holes all over the place here. So yeah, this is a good amount of obsidian here. I will probably end up with go left, and then once you go left for a little bit, you turn right, and you'll see that weird little stairs. You can't build there, unfortunately. They should like clear an area, but you'll see an area where you can hop up, and you just follow that. And then you'll see there's like little builds over there. One of them is made out of nether brick. The other one is made out of stone brick, and it has like a banner. The one with stone brick and a banner, that's mine. I need Timmy Killer 711 to come back online, because he turned off block break, because we are on each other's friend lists. But there's blocks that I can't break because he turned it off. I don't know why. I don't care why he did it, but I need it turned back on. Yeah, I got the iron blocks. Don't worry about that. Iron blocks. I don't know anything about that. It's you go up through an area where there's a lot of fire. You kind of turn a little bit to the south, I guess it is. I'm not really sure which direction it is, but there's a stairway with stone brick stairs that goes way all the way down, and it's it's kind of a bit haphazard on the other side, but yes. All right. Well, I might just be able to come back and meet you. Make sure you have a boat, though. You have a boat with you? Oh, there's a boats. There are boats actually in the chest. No, that won't work because it's an ice road. Just give me a second here. All right, 1 second here. All right, so I'm gonna leave my water here for now. Let's see. Dispose of all the unnecessary stuff here. Now I'm fairly certain that this was actually up over here, I think, something like that. All right, so I'm going to leave my water bucket there, and because I'm going to need more water, and I've been desyncing a lot. I have client server desync issues. I'm just going to go up and grab some more water, and then I will be down momentarily. I have to put the shulker. I'm going to put the obsidian in the shulker too. Let's see here. Right. Okay. I only need 18, and I only need 18 more stacks, which is pretty sure that's doable. There should be at least 10 more stacks on the side that I'm working on right now. I mean, there's lava. It's like it goes off into the distance a bit. So okay, I'm coming back now to the nether area. So I'll be there in a second. Okay. Yeah, this is 4,000 blocks north of that area there where you are. So it's going to take me a minute to get back there. Netherrack in the offhand. Okay, but he's facing south. I don't want to go back into it. No. Okay, for some reason this was moved. That's fine. I don't care. Alright, coming south here. Alright, here I come. This should be a lot faster. Why is there a chicken? I don't understand. How did chickens should not be able to spawn in the nether. There has been a proven and verified correlation between. There is a proven and verified. Jeb confirmed that chickens have a higher probability of spawning near hostile mobs, especially creepers, at night. Like the chickens will actually generate with the map if it was nighttime and you maybe didn't have that part loaded, but there was, like, it was in your render distance but you weren't there, kind of thing. Because mobs render like as you're traveling, the map part, like the blocks will render first and then the mobs will render, or something like that. But something to do, there's some correlation between chickens and creepers, and to a lesser extent skeletons. But if there's a creeper nearby, there's almost always, within a certain chunk distance, there's always going to be chickens for some reason. I don't know anything about that. Oh, that's the wrong direction. Yeah, that's the iron farm I was mentioning earlier. F Builders and Miss Fable and F Builders built the gold farm, but the iron farm is like 90% F Builders, and Green Media and I actually helped him rebuild the whole thing, and basically nothing can spawn inside there now. Stuff can spawn outside of it, like outside of the main like block that it takes up on the map. Stuff can spawn, but nothing can spawn on the inside of it, like the interior. And that's because everything is either slabbed or lit up or both with bottom slab. So it's, yeah, it's pretty yeah, the digging out of that, oh my god, that took forever. That took probably about a week to dig everything out. All right. Hey, over here. Yeah, just go down the stairs down there. No, you don't. I have one just because I'm going to be working in the overworld a bit. But yeah, there's like a little ramp right there. Just come up there. And then, yeah, it should pop out here. Then we go over here. Okay, then we come up this way right here. Well, I don't know why I'm like automatically going. Hello, yes. This way. See how there's like this, all that weird chewed up stuff over there? You see that? In the distance? Yeah, that's the end of the protected area in this direction. Okay, see that stone brick area? Right here? This is mine right here. Yeah. This is my banner. Anywhere you see this banner, that means it. Yeah, anywhere you see that banner, that's my outpost. So grab a boat. We should have separate boats because I'm going to be staying out here for quite a while. So grab a boat from one of the chests. They're around in there somewhere. And meet me at. I'm just gonna. It's. I mean, you can't get lost. You just go straight and then you turn right because the tunnel turns right. So we're going west and then north, basically. So where we're working is in the overworld right now. But later on I'm going to be digging out more of this tunnel because if it doesn't get done, it won't get done. I have to, I have to do it because Timmy Killer has not been online. Whoa, 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 whoa. I just desynced. Hold on. I got to log out. Just give me a second here. Okay, there we go. I have to log out and then log back in on a regular basis because I don't want to risk getting lost or items. When I say getting lost, I mean my boat could render up over there in some open area outside of this tunnel, and then I'll get lost because I don't have. If Timmy Killer was here, I would be able to find it because I could just GTP to him or something like that. But okay. So we're on SMP5 on Empire Minecraft here today. We're on my Nether Road. I just saw something happen. There's a weird effect in the netherrack there. It looked like something. It looked almost like a weird little glitch, almost like the that's block protected. That's another thing that's block protected by Timmy Killer. I don't know why. Someone must have been griefing his builds or something, but it wasn't me. So I think he turned block protect on for everyone. So I don't know what's going on with that. I don't grief anyone's builds. That's just A, it's against the rules, and B, it's just rude. I mean, I'll prank people just because it's hilarious, but never anything harmful, ever, ever, ever. Nothing that can't be undone, and no, it's just silly and harmless. That's my. Oh, I hear a magma cube. That's a big one from the sound of it. Okay, we're coming up here in a sec. All right, here we are. Let's park your boat somewhere. Whoa, 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 oh. What the, hey, whoa, see, this is what I'm talking about. This is very dangerous. Shouldn't have it like that. What the hell is wrong with me? There we go. Wait, is that still here? Okay. Yo, just leave your boat there. We won't. Hello. We won't. Why is these torches are misplaced here? Hold on. I need to. I need these two. No. Leave those there. And yeah, I need anything that I place or break. I need it back. So if you could grab me that torch that you picked up, thank you. Did it slide? Okay, there we go. So this is also going to be. Hold on 1 second here. So this is marked out with torches, so you can see it coming up. So let's hop in here. All right, so we're gonna run down this way. Nice, I see that. Okay, see all those ore blocks that you see? Cool. You notice the ore blocks in the ceiling and stuff? They're all actually all build protected, which I think is hilarious and also very awesome, because it's like I went into the all. I mean, see the andesite and the granite here. It's how it's all, and the diorite, how it's all polished. That's what was there originally. That's where the blocks were originally. I just made them into polished blocks and put them back. And then the ore blocks, I just doesn't make a lot of sense. Yeah, I have that. Let me just make a space for the beacon right here. 1 second here. Whoops. Didn't mean to do that. Just put that in right here. So I am going to build a space for the iron blocks to go right here so the beacon can be flush. Get this so I can get back out again. Alright, so we're going to put the iron blocks down here, and then the beacon is going to go on top, and then I'm going to fill in around the beacon. So let me grab my ender chest. Actually, I don't need to grab my ender chest because I can get the one that's up here. There's one up here, actually. Did I leave my I may have left them somewhere. Hold on a second here. Alright, I'm going to have to search for my iron for a second here, so just bear with me. I definitely have a whole bunch of iron, but I just need to find it. Yeah, I have that feeling too. I think it's because yeah, it's that time of year where the days last really long. Block of iron, here we go. So I'm going to do 9. Yeah, 9 blocks should help. Because there's obsidian and lava down below that, and it's at 9 block height, so I'm just going to. Alright, just give me a moment here. So should be there. Okay, here we go. Do you like this little area here? So this is Gateway Gardens Lagoon. If you come up here, you can. This is kind of like a weird little lagoon area. When I say weird, I mean I like it. It's very, very cool. And then if you come up here, can you come up here? I want to show you something I thought was kind of neat. Just come to the top of the stairs. Where'd you go? Oh. Oh, there you are. Oh, my neck. It's my signature live stream. Okay, so come up here. Okay, if you go down to the edge here, you can actually see all the way to the bottom of the stairs from right here, which is kind of neat. Originally, I had this covered up. Originally, I had this covered over, like this gap here, but I thought it was too claustrophobic since this is actually pretty low in here. So I decided against it, and I just went. So this is actually an official established outpost, but this is the only built area. It's just the tunnel and this area up here. That's it. There's nothing else actually placed out here. Yeah, it's genuinely just a gateway to the. It is the southernmost. Yeah, 31,000, almost 32,000. Okay, so I'm going to put this down here. There we go. Oh, I need sky action. Oh, don't dig, because there's water. So just give me a second here. It's not a big deal that we're going to have water here, but I need to do it. No, don't break that. Yeah, we're at 9 block. Okay, so stay right there. I'm going to go up above here. So the beacon is located at. Hold on a second. I'm going to go above and I'm going to grab your coordinates. And so stay right on top of the beacon. I'm just going to dig down. And it'll flood around the beacon, but it can go through water, so I'm not really concerned. Okay, so what is your coordinates? I don't need the X coordinates because I can follow that from the thing up above. So what's your Z coordinates? It should be negative 30,000, 31,000 something. 31855. $9180. So you're directly above the beacon, like on the block. So if I get it wrong, it's not gonna work because it'll be 1 block over. Okay. Okay, that does line up. All right. $31855. There actually could be a cave or something in between there and here, but not sure. Yep, there's a cave right here. Huh. Yeah, there is actually a cave up here. Interesting. Quite an extensive cave, actually. But we're not interested in any of that. There could be lava down here, too, as I'm digging down. But I'm not interested in any of that. And here we are. Oh, nope. See, that was one off. I had a feeling about that. Yeah, I'm going to have to fill that back in now. So at least I have a reference point. Yeah, you can't be near the beacon. You have to be... Yeah, no, that's... it's not... Hold on a second. No, it's 9179 is the middle of the tunnel down there, the middle of the hallway, whatever you want to call it. Yeah, I know, but you have to be directly on top of the block because the beacon is smaller than a full block. So it's no big deal. I can just have to do one over and one back, basically. Really no big deal. Just have to go back and do it again. Hey, nope. Now eventually I'm going to have to come in and seal this up, unfortunately. It's going to be a pain in the butt. There we go. Whoa, I fell down. So we do we need another bit of iron to get haste? Let's see. Oh, good, thank you. I do have one piece of iron here. Just give me a second. Is there something I can buy? I don't have anything. Do you have any fuel? Oh, I can use a crafting table. Never mind. I can just use a crafting table and get the one piece of iron. Yeah, they're in caves around here. I'm not really super concerned. There's a cave directly behind the stairs too, about halfway up. Not concerned at all. Okay, let's bring this down too. I guess we can set it right there. So we want haste. Click. 3, 2, 1, haste. All right, so you have your water bucket on you? Hello? I cannot hear you. Well, this is from my water bucket over here. Oh, okay. 1 second then, I'll make you one. I think it's the box of stuff 2. Wait, no, I don't need to do that. I actually have a bucket. I have a bunch of buckets actually, and some weird. Wait, where'd you go? You need your bucket. There you go. See it? Okay. Let's get down to business. All right. One of the main reasons I'm doing a live stream today instead of just doing it on my own. I don't have any more iron ingots. No, I'm sorry. Unfortunately, I do not. Now that is haste, so I do not have haste 2, which we need to update the... But that's fine. Okay, here we go. You work on that side with the... Make sure you get the water from up above. If not, you need water. No, you need water. Hold on. Let me get you started here. These are all build protected. Just give me a second here. Pretty certain that there is actually lava behind here, so just give me a second here. Or maybe not. Alright, let me see here. Hold on. If there's no more lava over here, I'll find you another area of lava, because there is lava over here. Okay, so there's lava over here. Let's go find it real quick. See where it is. Because we do want the lava. It might be above you, so just be careful. Yeah, there it is. So let's just dig up here. Hold on, no, don't put the block. No, don't do that. But let me, hold on. I need to move back a little bit so I can see what I'm doing here. Okay. So we want to get up above the lava, not going into the side of it, because going into the side of it won't do anything for you. This is a pretty hefty piece of lava cave here, so it should keep you occupied for quite a while. Alright, so there you go. You have quite a bit of lava here to deal with. I'm going to put this here so it doesn't flow out. So you take care of this part of the lava. Just put the water down. Right, perfect, right there. And I will put a torch right here. No, you want to keep the water there. Yeah, keep it there. Hold on. No, you placed it. Hold on. No, you did it. You have to do it a certain way. Okay, pick it up and place it down again. And place it right where you're standing. There you go. You got the full effect now. You should be good to dig now. So just be careful, because, like I said, you can actually glitch down into the lava when the obsidian forms. So just be careful. I don't want to lose anyone. And there's plenty of lava around this whole area. So as soon as you're done there, there's probably going to be more. Just turn on the captions in your video, in your audio settings, and you can look for lava pops or lava hisses. Wow, this lava, this is what I would call a lava bubble cave. Bubble caves are caves that are not attached to anything. They're kind of little just pockets in the rock. This would be a lava bubble cave. The most uncommon bubble cave there is dry bubble caves, when there's nothing in it. Usually they have water. Sometimes they have lava. I would say maybe 15 to 20% lava bubble caves, and the rest they have water in them. And the larger bubble caves are actually sometimes have lava and water in them, which is kind of cool, because then you can use the water. And it's really interesting. Some of these bubble caves actually, they form under the ocean. So what ends up happening is the ones with lava just simply fill with the ocean water, and they just turn to obsidian. And then you can see them from above, and it just looks like a weird lit up area with obsidian in it. So continue over here. If you need me to upgrade the beacon, just let me know. I do have several stacks of the iron block if need be. I can do that. If anyone else wants to come out here and join me, and Villager and I, that would be lovely. All right, let's. I used to be afraid that the obsidian was being lost in the lava, but no, the block does not update. I can't explain it, but the obsidian does not fall into the lava typically, which is interesting. So I guess the lava updates into obsidian or cobble or stone before it's registered that the block is no longer there to support something sitting on top of it. This is a huge freaking area. I can't even believe how much lava there is down here. So I'm gonna, I might lose this one to the lava, but that's fine. There we go, okay. Whoa, so I'm down at 8 block level. Okay, I don't want to go down too far and get tangled up with bedrock, because that would be a bad thing. You can definitely get caught in bedrock with stuff. Hold on. Okay. So right now I think I'm going to stop mining the obsidian and just dig out around it, because I want to see how much, what I'm dealing with here, because this is a huge area. I don't think anything can spawn back here, but yeah, let's just pop that up there. There we go. I'll be able to see what the heck I'm doing here. So what's up? What you doing? I see you over there. Did you run out of stuff? What you need coal for? Okay, one moment. As soon as I'm done outlining this area, I'll. No, let me dig over here. Let me dig over here. I work better like when my task is sort of just me doing it kind of thing. Let me get the. Whoa. Oh, thank you. Let me just outline this real quick, and then I'll be right over. Shouldn't take that much longer. So I have to get this block up here, and then we should be able to do that. Yeah, there we go. Hold on. Okay, there we go. Paid? What? What do you mean paid? I'm just kidding. I'll figure something out. No big deal. Well, do you want to be a member of the 90K club? That's definitely a pretty good reward, I think. You get to have your own area where you build and make a cabin for yourself, and it's a lot of fun actually. There's, oh, hold on, I need to remove this area here. 90K Club is my community, private but community oriented outpost, where it's all about survival together. So this is mostly mined out here around the edges, around the perimeter. So let's get that iron smelted. All right, we're going to put this over here. Let's put this obsidian where it needs to be, in here. All right, this can go here. So I think for the time being, I am going to actually fill this in here, just so there's a proper floor around the beacon. Whoops. Okay, that should be fine for there. And this is going to be this goes down to bedrock. Oh, I got stuck. Let's unstuck. Res unstuck. You can't do that out here though. So I think I'm going to end up putting these down here. I want sort of like a centralized access into this area, so we'll just close off this area here because this is wider than we need it to be by far, like much wider than we need it to be. All right, let's come on up here. Munch on some. So this is going to be 2 blocks wide here, the opening, eventually, when I'm done closing this up here. This doesn't, we already got all the obsidian from down below, so we're going to take like this out. That doesn't need to be there. So there we go. And that way, once we're done, you can take your beacon back too, and it won't be all encased in the floor or anything. It'll be a lot easier to just. And I think this one over here might do it. Yeah, there we go. Now we can get in and out here pretty easily, and get in sort of like where the water is. I think this is probably good amount of access, and this water flows down here. Okay, so yeah, we're good here. So you need to smelt. You need some coal for smelting. Okay. How much iron do you have actually? How many blocks of ore do you have? Because I can use a crafting table if it's just like one. I have plenty of crafting tables. Okay, let's. My fuel box should be able to take care of all of that. Pop the fuel box back in there. There we go. I am getting some coal. Oh, you don't need to smelt coal. I have coal block and I have a fortune pick, so I can actually... Yeah, don't put coal in the furnace to be cooked, because I can actually break the furnace, break the coal ore, and have it actually be more than one piece. It's not efficient at all. So let me... No! Hold on. I'm going to place this. Yeah, don't put coal ore in there to be cooked, because if I place this, check this out, ready? That's 12 pieces of coal. Or it's actually, I think I got 4 from there. So take your coal back. Actually, let me see here. No, I can't do that. You can take your coal back. We don't need to smelt coal, because we have coal block to cook stuff with. So that should be sufficient for now. And just keep in mind that this is my outpost out here, and you're taking the ore block, so that's part of a partial payment there too, I think. So you can work on that side over there if you want. Yeah, work over like on this side. Hold on a second here. I'll just light this up a bit. We don't want mobs spawning in here once we close it up. Yeah, over here. On the far side, over on this side. Just be really careful. Actually, no. Work on this side over here, because there's more water on this side. It's a lot more dangerous over here, actually. No, on the far side, over by the wall. No, not over here. There's too much. No, on the far side, over where the doorway entrances type thing is. Over here. Work up against this wall here, and you should be okay. Work from the top down. Just make sure you're working from the top down, so you get the water down in there. This is basically a giant encased piece of lava at this point, so be careful. Make sure to come up to breathe for air every few moments, or else you'll end up drowning, which would be really silly. Oh, there we go. You don't need to place any water here. There's already water placed here that will get all of the blocks. So you have to mine from the top down. That's the secret with obsidian. I shouldn't say the secret. The trick is to mine from the top down. That way you don't get any air bubbles. Air bubbles are counterproductive because it causes cobble to form in the gaps. Okay, now I'm going to get this bottom row. Oops. Be careful. How do we get haste 2? We have to make another. I don't remember how. Let me check actually. Hold on a second. I would like to have haste 2, but let me check here. Hold on. checking that out right now. Hold on, I'm just looking. Okay. I think we need to be in a, hold on, let's see. I think we need to be in a group for that. Let's do, there we go. There we go. That might upgrade. I don't know. But what I do know is that we can upgrade this to have more of a reach as we go looking for other lava deposits nearby. So what I'm going to do is I am going to upgrade this to a 5x5. You just keep working and I'll do the upgrade real quick here. Basically making a 5x5 underneath the 3x3 will upgrade the well, oh, there is actually lava still down here. Whoops. Oh, this is a fun thing. It's not like a payment thing. But I can figure out some sort of payment arrangement, but it's mostly just for fun. What? No. I don't do stuff for payment ever. Like ever. I never expect to be paid. Because it's part of the, like being part of the community. Hey, I have to get, where's my breathing? There we go. Okay. But we can sort something out afterwards. So. Okay, so there's some. All right, so let me go and grab. I'm gonna go back up, as I call it, upstairs. I'm gonna go back up and grab. You don't need to smelt any ore blocks. I have a fortune pick, which will get. If you smelt an ore block, you're only gonna get one piece of like lapis. If I break lapis with my fortune pick, I'm gonna get like 8 lapis. So let me break them and I can give those to you. Wait, which one? Box of stuff, that's right. Hold on a second. I'll leave that up there for now. Coming back down with some additional iron blocks. There we go. Come on, there we go. Jeez, it's water. Oh my gosh, it's like pushing me all around here. Okay, so we're going to fill this back in here. And this one right here. Alrighty then, so it's upgraded. So I don't remember exactly. Let's see here. So I'm going to go into the beacon interface here. Yep, that's all there is. But if we mine, I think there might be 3 players. We might need haste. We might need a group of 3 people or more. But if we keep mining, it should eventually pop up to. Oh, you get tokens for mining in a group too. So there you go. Careful. All right. Wait, where even are? Oh, I can't see your name. Huh? Oh, good job. Yeah, just keep working over by the wall, and I'll work on this side. Eventually, we'll meet somewhere in the middle there. Like I said before, this is quite a hefty chunk of lava here. So we want to take our time and do it right. So we don't lose any obsidian, and so we don't die. Got to trim a bit. It's like mowing the lawn. It's just trim a little bit off the edges here so I can And overall save a bit of time going back and forth. Right. Keep an eye on my pickaxe there. Don't want to wear it out. I got this side. Just stay over by the wall there. I already have this side back here. Hello. I'm already working back here. What are you doing? Hello. No, stay over by the beacon. I have this side over here. It's like a it's like a typewriter. Just go back and forth. You know, it's a lot more efficient that way. No, it's really not. It takes a lot longer. Trust me. I've mined out a lava floor ravine worth of obsidian before to craft up a bunch of shulker ender chests. Sorry, not shulker boxes. Okay, so we're going to come back and do this one. You know, I think I'm just going to place this. Like, I already have a pattern that I'm following back and forth here, so yeah. So I'm working towards the beacon, and you should be working away from the beacon. That way, when we meet, we'll be done. There's still a whole bunch of obsidian that still needs to be gathered over by the beacon underneath there. Just FYI. Okay, we're down to bedrock here in this area. I'm going backwards. Villager, can you stick to over by the beacon, because I'm trying to do a certain pattern here. It's kind of getting messed up by I'm trying to do a certain pattern here. I would appreciate it if you could do it that way. What am I removing? What? What block? What? Where? I don't even know where you are, man. What block? This? Okay. No need to get grumpy, man. Just, you know, team play, you know. I mean, I'm going to let you keep some of the obsidian if you didn't realize that. You know, you don't need to be all grumpy with me. Sheesh. There we go. Much better. Back on track here. If you're gonna act weird, I don't want you out here. I don't know what that's all about, but yeah, you don't tell someone to die. That's not cool. EMC is a team thing. It's like a community. You don't just... No one's an island, man. That's not cool. Yeah, well, if I die, then you have to leave too, because, yeah. I don't think you understand. This is basically the only thing I can do right now, is gather obsidian, because I'm having desync issues. And if I die, you have to leave the area, because I have to come back and get my items and so on and so forth. I mean, no one's allowed to be out here without me or Timmy Killer sort of supervising. This isn't sort of like a hangout area. It's just it's specifically to bring people into the outpost area. Okay, I'm already working back here, man. What are you doing? I'm already working back here. What are you doing? I mean, I appreciate your help, but you know, there's a specific pattern I have that works. Do 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 do. Okay. All right, let's come up for some air here. All right. So So what's going on? You're supposed to be working up here, right? I'm working back here. Oh, thanks. Whoa, okay, you can't just chuck a bunch of obsidian. I have to put it in a shulker. Whew. All right. Oops. Let's put this back up here. All right. So I did not actually dig out on this side, so I have to dig out here first. Okay. There's not much lava left at this point, which is good. I got this area back here. And just stay in the front, man. Come on. Almost done. Alright, so I got that row done. Now moving on to the next row. Look at that. We're almost done here. Oops. Oops, oops, oops. Hey, come here. There we go. Almost done. Wow, crazy. Hey, look at that. See, we're meeting up now. It's like biting a sandwich from both ends. Like eventually it's going to be trimmed back enough. Okay, let's get this little side here. Oops. And done. Nice, very nice. Yay! Now let's go and look for some additional stuff. But first, we need to do one particular thing. One moment. I have to go get rid of this water somehow. Just give me a sec. Here we go. We're going to go down here and grab some water. Thank you, water, for not disappearing the whole time we were here. So we're going to go up here and there we go. This should sink down very slowly but surely. And it is not, yeah, there we go. No, I don't lend people my tools. That's just a policy that I've had for a very long time. So this area here is all dug out. Good job. Let's go further back. This cave is actually pretty small here, so it's not much. There is some more lava though. There is some more lava over here, but it's just a yeah, sure. There you go. Let's, oh wait, this here too. There we go. Do you have any more obsidian? Because we're almost done filling this damn box here. Oh, there's more lava back here. Look at that. Very nice. Is this a monster spawner? I think it is. Don't break anything. Hold on. Okay, I need you. Yeah, I need to. No, don't. No. Don't. Okay, let me. Okay, can you move? Yeah, I need you to move. Sorry. Okay. Okay, can you move back a little bit? I'm trying to. Okay, just move back while I do this, please. Thank you. I'm breaking the spawner because I have no use for it, and then we just plug it up. And we just leave the area for a few minutes, and because this is my out, can you, what, dude, can you not, like, this is my outpost, keep that in mind. So, like, please ask before you do stuff. No, I don't want any, no, this is a gateway. This is not for building anything out here. No, just ask permission before you break a bunch of blocks, because, and mine stuff, just because this is, like, again, I'm the owner of the outpost out here. So I'm gonna go in here. Okay. Okay, let me handle the spawner here. Okay. Let me handle the spawner. Grab this. Dude, can you not? Excuse me, can you not? Excuse me, can you not? Okay, I'm gonna be reporting you for looting my stuff, because this is my outpost. Like, sorry, yeah. You can't just go in and take everything. That's not cool. I just told you to please ask permission and just go in and take a bunch of stuff. Like, yeah, that's not cool, man. No. I'd like you to leave, please. And I don't want you to come back to this area again. Taking stuff without permission from someone else's outpost is actually against the rules here, and you can get banned for it. So I would like you to go back on the Nether Road and go back to the Nether spawn area, please. Just no, please just go, please. You're overdoing it, man. You're not you're not supposed to just come in and take stuff when you've been invited somewhere. That's not cool. It's not polite. Okay. So you've been asked to leave, so please do leave. You know the way back. It's not hard to find your way back. Just in the future, if you're invited to someone's outpost to do stuff, follow their lead instead of just going off and do your own thing, because that's really rude. And you can take your beacon too. When people work together doing stuff, usually you work as a team instead of just like doing your own thing. And if it's someone else's outpost, you follow their lead. Just like in the future, like, yeah, don't just do your own thing, because that's really rude and presumptuous. Yo, what the hell? Okay, for some reason I'm dying even though I have tons of armor. Oh, whatever, man. I'm going to sign off for now. I'm really agitated. Alright, I'll be back tomorrow. Hope you guys enjoyed my live stream. That was not how I wanted it to wrap up, but yeah. Anyway, thanks for streaming, for staying with me, guys. Love each other. Love yourselves. Peace.